Hello everyone, this is Jeremy, and this is my final installment of my Making Beer series. If you've been following my posts on my blog or through others, you will know that I have been taking you through the steps of making my latest batch of beer, from the original boil to the primary fermentation, the secondary fermentation, and then to waiting as it cools and carbonates in the fridge. Well, tonight we have the final product. This is my High Sierra Porter, and I must say it is good. I mean, not just good, it is good. It's got a nice dark color. I don't know how well this is going to translate through my MacBook camera, but you can see that it's a dark beer. You know, it might remind you of a stout, like a Guinness. I have it in a Guinness glass here, even though it's not. I should have used my clear Pilsner glasses. When I first poured it, it had a nice chocolatey head on the top. It was a nice good thick head, but not too thick, so you have to wait too long to drink your beer and risk getting it all over your upper lip and nose. But it's settled a little bit since I've been setting up my gear. And this has a really nice flavor. It came out even better than I expected. I thought it would be good, but not this good. It has a nice complex flavor. You know, a stout can be kind of heavy and thick, and it has a bit of that quality to it because it's so dark, but it also has a sweetness with some added malt in it, and then it's offset by more hop than a standard stout would have, so that it's got more of a bitter flavor to it. Not a bad bitter flavor. The sweet with the bitter complexity just gives it a nice depth that makes this a really good beer. Now, last night I was actually able to take my keg over to a friend's house. We had a friend from college come into town. We all gathered at somebody's house, had dinner, and had drinks. And it was just nice to be able to pull my keg out, get my CO2 canister, some bags of ice, trash can I have laying around, and provide the entire party with a keg of beer. And it's especially nice when the people there like your beer, obviously. But one thing that I really like are the people that are hanging out at the party that say, you know, I don't really drink beer, but you made this and I'll try it. And they try it, and they end up drinking it. When somebody looks at you and says, I don't drink beer, but I like this beer, that makes you feel good when you made it yourself. So there it is. I don't know what else to say about it, except that I'm really looking forward to drinking the rest of this keg. And the work and the time that I put into it is well worth the flavor of this beer, because you're just not going to get it from the store out of a bottle or even out of a keg, because you never know how long those bottles or how long that keg has been sitting around, what kind of temperature variations it's gone through, and you just don't know what's happened to the beer before it got to you. This is fresh and came right from my kitchen, and I know exactly what has happened to it. And I was able to make it exactly the way I wanted. That's one of the great things about Homebrew. Now, if you want to find out some more steps about how to do this, you can check out my posts. You can also go to check12check12.com or go to talkshoe.com and look up the Sound Check podcast. Last week, I was able to get on and go through the steps with Chris and give a little more explanation of what it would take you to get started in making your own beer. And I hope that you will listen to that and that you'll join in and shoot me a line. Let me know if you like it or how your beer tastes, or if you have any questions, if I can help, please let me know. Come to Utters and look for J.D. Cartee, that's J.D.C.A.R.T.E.E, or cartee.net, C-A-R-T-E-E.net. Don't worry, have a homebrew.